What's going on, everybody? Blitz here. Today we're gonna rank some Tyler the Creator. Now, as long subscribers of this channel know, I haven't uploaded in a while. Besides, the Spotify video I did a week ago, and you know the reason why? Well, I was gonna do this video right here, and this album, Tyler decided to tease it, and then video ruined. Now Tyler's dropped it. It's good old 2 months, pretty enough time to analyze this new album. But yeah, today we're gonna rank Tyler's discog from Bastard to Chromokopia. I'm not counting the Christmas album or the estate sale because those are not the original, and I will not count them. First off, we got Bastard. Let me explain Bastard first. It's one of those albums where, I was not really huge on it. I mean, pretty much Tyler the Creator on this album is basically like an edgelord. He's like, I want to kill, my entire family. And that's what, people today, joke about old Tyler. But just because, people, crap on old Tyler because it's like such an edgelord doesn't mean it's a bad music, From the intro, where it's Bastard, where it's a therapist and Tyler, and then you talk about his problems under a piano beat. That's a great start to the album. Some highlights of this album are being 7. Tyler goes absolutely hard on it. Odd Tyler's, he uses that MF Doom beat. French, where he uses blaring horns and stuff. Blow, I love the chorus on that one. Parade is just like this, atmospheric, type of song. Ass Milk, I like how it switches, from good, which is being Earl Sweatshirt, from Tyler to being bad. VCR Wheels, is this slow jam where Tyler is obviously talking about how he's gonna rape a girl, and basically says the same thing about the album. And then the outro, Inglorious, I also love that one too. If I had to rank this, I would probably do it in a C plus to a B minus. But I'm probably gonna do a C because, while I say a lot of really good songs, I just don't think that they age well. Others, like Sarah, it's just basically how Rhymevest said, all vanity, humanity. It's just, basically how Tyler wants to have sex with this girl. And then, Tina, where it's just basically, Jasper and Taco fucking around on a song. But yeah, I'll probably put it at a C tier. I'll maybe move it later. Next, what do we got? We got Goblin. Goblin is a downgrade from Bastard in pretty much every way. My least favorite part, as you heard, like a minute ago, is I don't like the edgy parts of Tyler the Creator, as it doesn't, have any substance musically. But yeah, he just goes double all over it, If you love edgy Tyler, being edgy, this is the album for you. But despite it, Goblin being the same type of intro as a Bastard, I still love that one. There's Yonkers, the song that blown him up, where he eats a cockroach and then he hangs himself, and that's the gif when I use when someone says the worst fucking shit ever. There's She, really great song. I love Frank's chorus on that one. Other than that, I don't really like anything about the album. Not really. I mean, there's songs, like Transfer, where it's I'm gonna, suck a bitch's blood and whatever. And then, Sean Cat being Sean Cat. But yeah, we're gonna put this in the F tier. Next up, we got Wolf. This is a fucking change from, Tyler that I like to see. It's pretty much a different story, as, Bastard and Goblin are on the same realm. Wolf, is going away to a trouble camp, I believe. And then, the songs out here, they still have the same vibe, but I feel like they're pretty unique to each other. For example, Jamba, with the fucking cowboy. I love the chorus one of that where he's like, I am the cowboy on my own trip. And there's obviously Answer, where talks about his dad and whatever. Colossus, where he like talks to a fan and whatever. I fucking hate you, the one was like the one, the doll house or whatever. I like that one. Rusty, I don't know what the fucking word you call them, or it's like a one-on-one rap song or whatever, but Rusty is probably my favorite song off of here. Everyone on that song, like Earl Sweatshirt, Damo Genesis, and Tyler the Creator, they all sound hungry on there. And then Tamale, which is just basically just, Tyler's just fucking around, and I fucking love it. But yeah, if I had to rate this album, I'll probably put in the B tier. I would probably put, same realm around Bastard, but a little higher. Next up, we got Cherry Bomb. Cherry Bomb, you either love it or you hate it. I'm literally right in the middle. As you know, I don't think it's good or great, but I don't think it's, complete total shit, as I believe this album is mid. Even though, I have a cute little shirt of, the Cherry Bomb guy, I still don't like this album. I mean, one of the reasons I really don't like this album is because of how, it switches to different songs. One way you're on, Find Your Wings, and then next you're on Cherry Bomb, which is, not really good when you're trying to set up a theme on an album. But, the songs I like on here, Def Camp, the intro. I love Buffalo, where it goes back to that old Tyler. Obviously Find Your Wings. Then, Cherry Bomb, people say they either love it or they really fucking hate it. I really fucking hate it, but I do like, that last little part, like, firecracker and I'm ready to blow. I absolutely love that one. I love, was it the Brown Save or Dark Keys, where it goes absolutely bat and Shane, the same reasons I love Tamale. And then there's Smuckers, I absolutely love Kanye, Lil Wayne, and Tyler. I feel like they do their every little thing on that album. It's probably one of my favorite Tyler songs. One I forgot to say is fucking Young and Perfect. I know, the, fucking Young, weird bassist. But, the song after Perfect, I still love that one. But yeah, I mean, I know there's some songs that are like, why didn't you say, Okage, California? Why didn't you say Keep the O's? Well, those songs fucking suck. I mean, especially Keep the O's. I mean, the singing on that song fucking sucks. But yeah, if I had to rate this album, I'm putting the E tier. Next up, we got Flower Boy. Now, Flower Boy, this is the first album that I get to witness drop when I was, around 11 or whatever. And this album, it took a little time because I was used to that edgy, I want to kill, my girlfriend or whatever type of Tyler. But as I grow older, I love every part of this album. I mean, from the intro being Forward, and the next song, being Where This Flower Blooms, and then, Frank Ocean's like, I ride California, house. And then, Tyler's, biggest song being See You Again, and then Who Dat Boy with A$AP Rocky. That's just a fire song. Nice seeing a Tyler A$AP Rocky song. And then there's, Pothole. I love, Jaden Smith. I don't really like Jaden Smith as an artist, but I do like his hook on this song. And yeah, I can basically say that around every song off of this album. Personally, I would give it an A. I'll give it an S. I mean, because the SS right there. Igor. This is easily, in album wise, the best hire of the album, in my opinion. I know I already spoiled it, from Call Me You Get Lost and Chromokopia, but this album, almost perfect, except, I Don't Love You Anymore. No, Yeah, I don't really love you I don't love you anymore. I feel like it's more of a filler song. But Igor, such a fucking great album. I could ramble on about each song, like I think, from the catchy chorus and, the message of the song, New Magic 1, I just, love the roughness of it. And then Puppet, I love, Kanye saying on there is like, I wait too long. But yeah, those are my 3 favorite songs. I know I would probably ramble on if I explain every little part of it, but as an album and with the story wise, it's so great. I'm putting the SS tier right here. Call Me If You Get Lost. Now, this is probably Tyler's most underrated album. I mean, I know there isn't, a lot of songs that you can point out that are the most Tyler popular, but they're definitely not ones, you can underestimate. There's some very, underrated songs that I like, like Run It Up, Wilshire, and then especially the outro Safari. Despite it being Tyler's, least thematically, album that he has, it is still pretty good, even though, like the whole premise of it is, Tyler's victory lap where, he flexes everything, he has good health, good skincare, hella fucking boats and whatever. But yeah, I'm gonna put this in an A tier. Next up, Chromokopia, the album, that delayed this video. This album has grown on me a lot. I was originally going to put it, at a high C tier. But now it's an A tier. I mean, from the intro, Saint Chroma, from Daniel Caesar's, vocals on this thing that everyone was screaming about when this song came out. And then the song after, Ratata, being really hard hitting and whatever. Darling I, such a really catchy song. And then, Tizo touchdowns, features only being the cherry on top. Then, Sticky, a song you like to get down to and whatever, expect it to be a hit or whatever. Thought I Was Dead, that song hit hard. And with the Schoolboy Q feature, I really love it. And then my favorite song being Like Him, considering, the drop hits hard and whatever. And then, considering, the story of it. And then 5 seconds later, Balloon comes on with the, the chords and whatever. I still love that song anyways. But yeah, this is my Tyler list. Hope y'all enjoy this video. Peace out.